Hi, this is Willow from the Business Library. Today we're going to look at Orbis and we're going to find company information. So here we are on the Orbis site, and you can see there are a few different options here. So um, we can search for like a group of companies. So you can see for some examples here, like all U.S. companies owned or managed by a woman. You could also look for things like companies within a specific geographic area, or you can look by number of employees, things like that, right? Um, but you can also just search for a specific company, and so you can just do that in the search bar here. It's quite easy. So we're going to search for Target. And then you can see what comes up is all companies with Target in there somewhere. And the one at the top here has the Target logo and is the Target Corp that we're interested in. So we're going to click on that. So here is the main key information page for Target. And you can see here that it has the address, website, things like that, operating revenue, net income, ownership, right? And all of these things you can kind of click into as well. Here's management information and stories as well. They also have a financial profile right on this page as well, and latest negative news. But if you click down on the left hand side here, we can see that there's all kinds of additional information, right? So if we go to the company profile, we can get into some more of this. If we click on industry and activities, we can see their industry codes. So their SIC code and their NAICS codes are listed here, right? They have core code, primary codes, and secondary codes listed. So we can see those. We can also see they have a bunch of other identifiers that might be used to search in different things. Um, we can see legal information, right? And then if you scroll down here, we can get access to financials. And there are a bunch of different options for financials here as well. But this is the key financials, right? That information. We can also see a peer comparison. So if we want to look at some competitor information, we can take a look at that here. So we can see some of the competitors that are listed here, and then their revenue and so on as well listed, right? We can also see some additional information here. I like to look at things like their directors, managers, and advisors. This can be interesting. And we see like the chairman of the board, who's the CEO, board of directors, and so on. We can also see information on corporate ownership, which is very interesting. So they have here the ownership structure, which says Path's ownership is 50.01%. Okay. And then here we have, there's things like controlling shareholders. You can click on that. And then current shareholders, things like that. So it depends on the company, right, on what this information is going to be. The other thing that's very useful in here is the subsidiary information. And so that is in the corporate group section. There's some current subsidiary information, but there's also this corporate group. And that will give you, if the company is owned by someone else, that will come up here as well, right? So here we can see that there are 224 companies in the corporate group. The global ultimate owner is Target, and Target owns all of these subsidiaries that are listed down below, right? And you can click on these and there'll be additional ones underneath some of them as well, right? Or you can get more information on them. So there's a lot of information here on the subsidiaries. I think you can also go down different levels of subsidiary ownership as well. There's also additional information here on the side. We can go see that there's like stock data here, funds information, right? There's research information, intellectual property, all kinds of different information. So if you really want to dive into some research on a company, this is a great place to take a look. Thanks.